sure we got those zeros for you guys. Zero for the Vipers. A 0 for the Roughnecks. All right. Here we go. And we are live. Put the 1 if you could hear me. You just grab my sync. Damn it, my television's ahead. Okay. All right. Okay. People can hear me. All right, great. It's Khalil Mack's birthday today, too. So, we're going to be singing Return of the Mac just for him. How's it going? Week 3. Am I glitching? Think I'm glitching? Okay. No, I'm not. I'm good. All right. Up on YouTube. That's good. Here on Hot Mic, the people are in the building. Quentin Cola always showing love. Already done tweeted it out. I appreciate that. We're going to get a field goal from the Vipers. Okay, Andrew Franks, 48-yard attempt. There's the kick, sailing in between the uprights. It's good. Nick Folk couldn't make that kick. And here we go. All right, let's go down the list. Let's shout these people out. Whew, Kevon, Dylan Williams, Sahir, Norman Fulmar, Caleb Ware, Soulless Blaze, Hobo Steve, AJ, Jaquan Williams, Lino, Dakari Evans, All 901K, Tony Zimmerman, Ian, Ryan Arnold, Brian Santiago, Samuel Casamajor, So Nuff Psychotic One, TJ Blaze, Sonic DR, David Radler, Maal Allen, Ted Wilson, Jeffrey Harvey. What's going up? I hope you bought your ticket already for Monday Night Raw. I'll see you there, brother. David Radler, Stay Creative, Robert, John Cole, Quentin Cola, always showing love. That's on Hot Mic. On YouTube, Johnny Collins, Frenzy TV, Joseph Delgado, Makoto Yuki, Jam 6111, Chris Bynes, Harold Woods, Frankie B9, Richard Christian, Tommy Smalls, Tristan Tettins. Is that how it's pronounced? Tettins? MAF Reactions, Chris Bynes, Gabriel Rivera, Tommy Ellis, Ray Dizzy, always showing love, Misty Herman, That Boy Tigger, Taheem Daniels, Daryl or Darrell Zellers, Kyle Coughlin, Nightmare Assassin, Cameron Harmon. Oh, good return here for the Roughnecks, man. Laker fan, Fabrizio. I think that's everybody. Oh, Inferno Style as well. Hoodie Zay, how's it going? And we live. Tony Zimmerman done tweeted it out. Thank you guys for tuning in to Hold My Nugget Studios. If you have not already, on the Hot Mic app, grab sync as well. But also, hit that tweet button at the bottom, left-hand corner. Also, share it out on Instagram. DM somebody. Tell them to tune in to Hold My Nugget Studios. Click on the screen right there. Either sync, and then you could also share as well. XFL, action week 3. We're 3 weeks in. Houston Roughnecks undefeated going against the winless Tampa Bay Vipers. Christopher Salazar saying, yo, what's good? First and foremost, we did see a score, so we got to get rid of that there. 0. Let's get in that weak-ass 3 in here because it is a field goal. It went through the uprights. It was good. I don't know why that 0 was still there. Let's put that hashtag weak-ass 3 for the Tampa Bay Vipers. There it is right there. You're kicking field goals in national, I said national games. In professional games, weak-ass 3. Okay, that's what you get, Tampa Bay. A weak-ass 3. Put that hashtag weak-ass 3. Tweet it out to the individual. Let the people know. Hit it on Twitter. Go to the bottom right here. Hit the tweet button. Let the people know hashtag weak-ass 3. I'm about to tweet it out my damn self. That is right there. Let me make sure I put the enter in there. Weak-ass 3. Tell the people to come hang out with us. Live on Hot Mic. XFL Week 3. Houston RoughNecks versus Tampa Bay Vipers. 3-0 your current score. Just tweeted it out from the Hot Mic app. There it is right there. Bam. Let the people know to tune in. This is what you get when you come to Hot Mic. You hit the tweet button at the bottom. You tweet directly from the app to your Twitter feed. Also, you can share directly from Hot Mic as well. Let the people know. Hashtag weakass3 as the Tampa Bay Vipers is up 3-0 so far. PJ Walker, who I believe right now should be the face of the XFL. I put out a tweet earlier this week asking, my followers, who do they currently think is the face of the XFL? And I'll ask you guys right now to get some insight, because from where we sit, I said it was either P.J. Walker, Cardell Jones, or maybe somebody else. This is what the poll resulted in. There was 879 people who had voted, and this is the final. So, it's not too clear for who's illuminated, but that is Cardell Jones, who won with 52% of the votes, 42% going to P.J. Walker, and 6 going to other. Damn, Cam Newton-Phillips almost had another touchdown. That would have been his 4th on the year. I believe he's leading the XFL. But there it is right now. I say, who's the face of the XFL? P.J. Walker, Cardell Jones, or somebody else? From where we sit right now, people are rolling with Cardell Jones with 52 votes. Now, I personally believe it should be P.J. Walker, but let me know what you guys think. I'm seeing Chris Bine says PJ or Cardell. Inferno Style says PJ Walker. James Pickle says PJ Walker. Kyle Coughlin says PJ Walker. Clyde Tiku says either Walker or Jones. Wow, that's a very short punt with a huge bounce. It's going to be fielded at the 25. But hey, Danik is in the building. How's it going? Stay Creative said, did you get Raw tickets? Yes, I did. I got 2 tickets to Raw. I'll let you guys know where I'm sitting momentarily. Oh, Sherrod Pettaway watching my video on Kanye, Slavery is a Choice. Yeah, man, that was a good video a couple years back. Josh B says Cardell Jones. John Cole says P.J. Walker. Robert says P.J. Walker as well. Ian says Jones. Leonard is in the building. How's it going? Dylan Williams says P.J. Walker. Daniel says it's definitely Matt Ryan. Hilarious. He's probably somewhere. What, you think I'm in the XFL? I want to make sure I didn't mess up you guys' ears. Sonic Dew says Walker. Will Ware says Cardell Jones. Oh, somebody just put a donation on it, but it done flew to the top. I got to scroll a little bit. Danica's still a little moving on the job hunt. Got 2 privilege rejections still in it. Hey, man, rejections come, Danica. Rejections come. You just got to roll with the punches. Chris 2K20 puts $3.99 on it. I appreciate you, man. Oh, and on Twitter world, Quentin Cola tweeted it out. Tony Zimmerman tweeted it out. Stay Creative tweeted it out. Soulless Blaze always tweeted it out. Saying with week 3 XFL game between the Roughnecks and the Vipers, it's about to be classic. Jaquan Demand tweeted it out. Psychotic One always showing love. TJ Blaze showing love. Faux Breezy, Soulless Blaze. Thank you guys for tweeting it out. I'm seeing PJ Walker. Chris 2K20 says PJ Walker. The game is on ABC, so that should be Channel 7, I'm thinking universally. But I'm seeing Cardell, PJ Walker, but more people saying, PJ Walker. How is it going, Larry Moore? I'm not yet the GOAT. Nowhere near it yet. I got to earn that title. Makoto Yuki says, hey, Chisel, what are you going to live stream? Are you going to live stream Fury versus Wilder? No, I am not going live for Fury versus Wilder, but I am going to be watching the game, and I hope to do a reaction video tomorrow morning. No, I can't do it tomorrow morning. Maybe for this one in particular, I have to do one. I think there was another fight. Who was the John Jones fight? I was going to do a reaction to it, but unfortunately, it was not happening. So for this Fury and Wilder, I definitely am going to do a reaction. Most likely you're going to end up getting it on Monday because Sunday's going to be kind of stacked for me. But yeah, man, if I had to choose between the face of the XFL, I would have to go along with PJ Walker, the man who always wears pajamas. I cannot. Cardell Jones has played exceptional. He has. But PJ's the Lamar Jackson of the XFL through 2 weeks. You see the mobility inside of the pocket. You're seeing sidearm throws similar to Patrick Mahomes. You're seeing a whole lot of flair. His team's undefeated, playing very good football, although, the DC Defenders are undefeated as well, if I'm not mistaken. But for the most part, man, I'd have to go with P.J. Walker, man. Laker fans saying this dude is funny. I appreciate that. Oh, and if you guys had an opportunity or did not have an opportunity to see the dunk contest commentary or the All-Star game, a commentary, they're both uploaded but not on YouTube. It's on Instagram. It's on Facebook. It's on Pornhub. All of the links are in the prior video. So you guys can go and check that out. With the All-Star game, I was going to, cut up the highlights, but then my live commentary of the fourth quarter is really all that you needed to see. There's nothing more that I could possibly have done. So that's like a 45-minute video. It's definitely on Pornhub, on Instagram, on Facebook. So you guys can go and check that out. Super Showdown on this Thursday. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing that one. I don't think I'll be doing that one. But AEW pay-per-view, yes, I believe it is next weekend, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I see. Negotiating for another spot. Oh, I see. Swag King Green says, what's my team? In the XFL, I'm yet to really choose one. Remember, when we started in the first live stream regarding the XFL, I said I'm not going to choose a team until 4 weeks in. I think nobody can effectively choose a team and say, this is the team that I'm rooting for, unless it's like through a month of the season. Because everything is week by week. I want to see a bulk. I want to see 1 month of the season to truly interpret how a team plays. And from that point, I'll make my decision. But it has nothing to do with record. We've seen some good. The New York Guardians, they played great the first week, terrible the second. Tampa Bay Vipers shoot themselves in the foot. The Dallas Renegades offense got started extremely late last week. Los Angeles, I don't know really what to expect from those guys. The only two teams that actually appear to be solid is the RoughNecks and the DC Defenders. But I want to see how they play through a month, and at that point, as I said, I'll make my decision. John says, watching the game here in Birmingham, England, but listening to you. Hey, man, I appreciate that. Tuning in. That means a lot. From overseas. Larry Moore says, what's my thoughts on the new NFL format they're trying to start? You know what? With the 7 playoff teams, I'm not a big fan of it, but I understand. I think they have to go much more into detail to make things much more clear, but I'm kind of indifferent. I'm very indifferent about it. The Vipers, I'm not sure if they picked up the first down here. Cornelius picked up. Oh, yeah, he definitely got the first down here. They needed 6. He's got 11. There's the bubble screen. Great tackle, but it's going to be a gain of about 6. Yeah, they're going to give him a gain of 6 for Horn. And Tampa Bay is moving the ball on this RoughNecks team that has, I can't say they had stuff easy. Remember last week against, I think it was LA they played against. They were down 17-7 and they just, obliterated their competition. So back-to-back weeks, we've seen the RoughNecks come from behind and win games. Ian says, what rule from the XFL would I like to see in the NFL? I would probably say the extra point. Definitely the extra points. I would love to see that in the NFL. I think it'd make for a much more exciting product. Makoto Yuki says, rolling for the Defenders. Lawrence Lowe says, the Battlehawks looking good. Yes, they are looking good. Ayo Tall Thing, would you like to buy me lunch? Says, what's up? How's it going? NJP, New Japan Pro Wrestling Girl says, what's my thoughts on the Bella Twins going to the Hall of Fame? I understand why, but from a wrestling standpoint, I wouldn't have put them in. But it's a WWE Hall of Fame, so be quite honest with you, it really don't mean nothing. It really don't mean nothing. They have no location. There's no real criteria. The Bella Twins spearheaded this reality movement, so I understand why you'd put them in. But to be quite honest with you, when it comes to in-ring and attractability in a sense regarding, making the people care and stuff like that, they never really, they always seem fake. They seem like somebody WWE wanted us to get behind, and they kept shoving them down our throats. So, of course, they're going to be put in. But for me, I really don't care too much for them. Clyde Tiku says, I've always been thinking about the extra point in the XFL would work in the NFL. I think it would make for a much more exciting product, man. The positive that the XFL has here is they make sure you cannot leave your seat. For example, a kickoff that doesn't go beyond 20 yards, you get penalized and they put the ball in the opposing team's territory. So you don't want to leave your seat. You want to see every kickoff to make sure it goes beyond 20 yards. Extra points after touchdowns, most people would get up and go grab a drink, maybe go use the bathroom, heat up their food or whatever. In this case, in the XFL, you can't do that because they're going for two. They're going for 1 from the 2, 2 from the 5, and then 3 from the 10. So you definitely want to see the extra point. The XFL really has a product that you don't want to move away. So I really do enjoy that, man. They got some good stuff. Murica Ron says, should 2K make an XFL game? Well, let them get through a season. Damn. Swag King Green and Murica Ron, y'all tripping. Let them get through a season first. We talking about 2K and making video games. This is the same conversation we had last year for the AAF. It's way too soon. You got to make sure this is a product that's going to stick. You know how much money goes into a development for a game? How much time? Imagine they made a game for the XFL and it folded. You can't have a game for just one season. That's ludicrous. Let them get maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 seasons in, and then they could start talking about video game deals. Did you guys hear the news earlier, I think it was yesterday or maybe today, regarding Johnny Manziel and the XFL and trying to get in there? Remember, a lot of people were talking about they wanted to see Johnny football in the XFL. And one of the reasons why it did not happen is that Johnny Manziel doesn't want to attach himself to a league that might fold. He put everything on the AAF last year, and unfortunately it folded. So, of course, he was skeptical about joining the XFL this year. But after watching the product, I'm pretty sure he's pretty intrigued and looking for an opportunity to get a job somewhere. And some of these teams here have question marks at quarterback, man. So I'm hoping that he gets an opportunity to make a comeback. As for who Johnny was aiming at, I'm not too sure what team he was aiming at to come back to, join. But if I'm not mistaken, right now, the Dallas Renegades, being led by Landry Jones of all people, I think it wouldn't be too far-fetched to consider, having a decent backup in a, well, then again, you can't even say a decent backup because the first game for the Dallas Renegades, the backup actually ain't played too bad, if I'm not mistaken. He just had some bad passes late in the game, but outside of those 2 mistakes, he actually played a pretty stellar game. Juice Man in the building. Y2DS Channel 13 News says, you sure it's not the pay scale? The pay definitely plays a role too, but Johnny Manziel wants to play football. That's why I think it's a little bit different for him. I think he honestly just wants to play football that is stable. It's a little bit different regarding money because he's got money. I'm not going to speak for the brother, but from everything that I've read, it has nothing to do with the money in his case. It has everything to do with the stability. Soulless Blaze said, I posted about it, Chiseled IG. I seen the post unless Chiseled is live. Don Gorgon, 1973 says, bring back NCAA football on EA Sports. I agree with that. I think the last one was, what was it, 14? They definitely got to bring that back. YTDS Channel 13 News says, do you think Team Tebow or Kaepernick will come play? Tebow, no. I think it's a far-gone conclusion. He's given up on football. He's playing baseball. Colin Kaepernick, it's never going to happen. I think he takes it as he wants to play in the NFL and nothing less. If I was Cap, I think I would take a season in the XFL only because you've been out of the game for so long. You can give the people an opportunity to see what you're capable of in a game, but I'd highly doubt it's going to happen. His ego is definitely in the way, and the NFL did do him wrong, but my thing is, like, you can't sit here and say, hey, screw you guys, screw you guys, screw you guys, screw you guys, but still want to be a part of that entity. It seems weird to me. If I was Colin Kaepernick, I would have went to the XFL. Exactly, Merrick Oran, you're correct. Colin Kaepernick wants about $20 million to go and play. I think it's kind of far-fetched in his case, especially after everything that has since transpired. You know what? Take who's offering when it comes to football and just play, and it's on national television. If you go out there, like, look at it like this: if Cap stepped onto the field for the XFL, threw for 4,000 plus yards, 30 touchdowns, and under 10 interceptions, won the MVP, the championship, and when I say MVP, it was a unanimous MVP and tearing it up, you'd make the NFL look like absolute fools. Now, you shouldn't go into the XFL just to make the NFL look like, I told you I was still good, but damn it, if you've been saying for this long that you can still play, show the people. You can only do so many drills to make people believe that you can play football. Des Bryant right now is running drill after drill after drill after drill after drill and looks extremely solid. Put the pads on and play in the game, and let's see how effective you really are. Chris Bynes put 5 on it. Says Cordell Stewart to the Dallas Renegades. Whoa! Cordell Stewart got to be about 50. That brother can't move. He going to have WD-40 inside of his shoulder pads as the game's going on. P.J. Walker pass. He's hit from behind. Wide open. Nobody is around Cam Newton-Phillips, and he's going to run into the end zone. That's a touchdown for the Houston RoughNecks. There must have been a busted coverage somewhere because it made no sense how this brother was that wide open. Are you kidding me? It was like a butthole in prison. How did he get that wide open? What happened? Who removed the butt plug on that coverage? Take a look at Cam. Oh, he had to stop and go. What? Wait a minute. What the hell? This wasn't even man cover. Oh, my Lord in heaven. What the hell was that? What was Kelly doing? There's no way this was man coverage. How can you possibly bail on man coverage like that? If that's a zone, there was no over-the-top help. Whoever the hell called this here defense, that's not good. And more importantly, remember, is it Jerry Glanville? Remember, he used to coach the Atlanta Falcons at a time, and, they had a pretty good defense in 91, but good Lord, how the hell does somebody get that wide open? Look at the 10 toes down challenge back in the end zone. Toe tap swag. Cam Phillips, who's leading the XFL right now with 4 touchdowns now, and we've got 9 points on the board as the RoughNecks would go for 3. Great pass by P.J. Williams, catching the back of the end zone. Absolutely magnificent masterclass performance from the RoughNecks on these back-to-back plays. And ladies and gentlemen, when you're tuned into Whole Mind Nugget Studios, and when you're tuned in the presence of the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis, what happens when teams score? All right? Because when you score, you get numbers. But the numbers over here, they're not small. Oh, no, they're rather gargantuan. So give me A drum roll, please, so we can correct the score on the screen, because it says 0-3, but oh no, that is not what the current score is. Let me see those drum roll emoji, please. There's no drum roll emoji, it's just drums. Because we got to bring in the appropriate sized reverse 6. And what number is that? It's the number that is a touchdown equivalent and also 3 points added to that touchdown. And what number is that? When you do the arithmetic the correct way, you get a big ass 9. Big ass 9. And ladies and gentlemen, for those of you with the benefit of flash photography and screenshot technology, the Chiseled Adonis will now freeze for a 5-second pose. Hashtag Big Ass 9 in favor of the Houston the Roughnecks. All right, the violent fellatios take the lead over the discount Randy Ortons. There's going to be some laundry on the field. I could have swore I saw a flag on the play. I guess not. My eyes must have been deceived. And it's going to be a 9-3 lead currently for the Houston Roughnecks, undefeated #1 in the XFL. 5 toes down challenge champion on that extra point. Quentin Flowers, 16-3 at Raymond James Stadium, so you know they're playing here in Tampa Bay. Here he goes with the snap. He's keeping the football himself, trying to use his legs and get to the sideline. He does not quite get there, but it's a gain of a few yards. But we got the hashtag BigAss9. Aaron Sherwood puts a 199 on it, says, are you going to commentate the Seattle game next? No, I am not. I'm commentating tomorrow. Tomorrow's game, I believe, at 2. Yes, I'm commentating tomorrow's game at 2, and I think I might do a back-to-back tomorrow. Absolutely. Zio hit the nail on the head. There was definitely a wave check right there. That brother's head was spinning. Are you kidding me? I feel a little bit seasick right now. I can't lie to you. I saw the brother's hair. I got a bit queasy. YG the Beast says, I heard that Des Bryant was working with Patrick Mahomes. I think Mahomes trying to get Bryant on cheap. No. They're just working out. Quarterbacks, receivers work out all the time. Peyton Manning used to throw with damn, I'm forgetting the dude's name. This kind of messes stuff up for me. Try to make a reference and can't remember the brother's name. Damn. I can't remember. But quarterbacks, receivers, it's a community in the NFL, you know? If people want to get that work, they'll get together and get work together. Chris Bynes put 2 on it. Says Scheffler said the Titans are the favorites for Tom Brady. That's interesting. Then again, Vrabel being there's a connection. Danica Shuck says, repeat question, is Big Ben's goose cooked if he gets hurt next year? I'd say so. If Big Ben gets hurt next year, it's over. Take the L out of love. It's over, brother. Time to retire. And I'm pretty sure he knows that. He can miss a few games. He can't afford to miss a season or big-time crucial games. 1st and 10, 2:13 left on the clock. Yet another run for Flowers. He's just going to keep calling his number, dialing up voicemail, calling his own number, picking up a few yards, but he ain't pick up the first down here for Flowers. Go to Twitter World. Make sure everybody who tweeted out Big Ass 9 gets the proper shout out they deserve. Joshua Dunavant, always showing love, tweeting it out. Let me go to Twitter World. TJ Blaze, hashtag weak ass 3, soulless Blaze, weak ass 3. Blaze brothers, Fo Beasley, Breezy, weak ass 3. I think with the weak ass 3. Dylan, making sure people come and check me out. David Radler. Antonio Brown almost gets head taken off after 315 bench press rep. Oh, I did see that. Yes, I did see that. Sherrod Pettaway always showing love. And David Rattler showing love too. Brandon Agent hitting the tweet button as well. Flowers using his foot yet again. Gain of about 3 yards. Ayo Tall Thing, would you like to buy me lunch? Says, would you do? Oh, wow, would you do? What do you think the Green Bay Packers should do this offseason? Oh, I spoke about this already. Fix that secondary, get themselves an actual defensive line to aid with the pass rushing of Preston Williams. I said Williams. Preston Smith and Zadarius Smith. And get another wide receiver aside from Devontae Adams. That's pretty much it. And the offensive line just got to get healthy. So I think they need to get a better strength and conditioning coach. Danica says all I can say is Tom needs to make sure his backups are ready. I definitely agree. I think he should make a move for a backup in the NFL who's been a starter. So if that means you try to grab a Jameis, if that means you got to go and grab a Marcus Mariota, as much as I don't like Mariota like that, make a move to get somebody who can be a backup, but you're confident in them being a backup. 5 seconds left in this first quarter. They're most likely going to go to the quarter. I'd highly doubt they're going to take the snap here. Wow, Flowers did take the snap, but it was just after the end of the quarter. And at the conclusion of one, the Houston Roughnecks are leading 9-3. Simeon Washington says, what do I think about Derrick Henry to the Texans? I'd love that. That'd be magnificent, but it'd kind of be like, screw you, Lamar Miller. You got hurt on the first play of the season. Get your ass up out of here. We could bring in a Derrick Henry. If they could afford him, then by all means. Brink Anarchy Empire says, Chiseled Adonis is awesome. Well, I appreciate you. But so far, in the pace of the game, who are you guys leaning towards? Right now, it seems like it's more Roughnecks than Vipers. The Vipers don't seem to have any offense outside of Flowers utilizing his legs and running the football. I don't think they're really capable of putting a drive together from what I'm seeing here. It just seems all artificial. They're calling their own number. They're having to continually run. If I'm the Roughnecks, I'm putting a QB spy, maybe if that's my middle linebacker or my Sam linebacker. Well, probably not the Sam linebacker. It most likely would be the Will. And just watch this guy. Sherrod Pettaway says the Buccaneers should probably try to get a running back and free agent like Derrick Henry or Melvin Gordon. I absolutely agree. They're in desperate need of a running back. I personally believe keep Jameis there, give him a running back who can give him 1,000 yards, and you won't see as much INTs. Give him a safety blanket. I'm seeing Roughnecks. Inferno Style says Roughnecks. Makoto Yuki says Roughnecks. Alex Sports says they just saw Cam Phillips' 84-yard TD. Larry Moore said, I heard JBL might be getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. I know you'd appreciate the great news. Absolutely. I heard about that as well. I'll tell you this about the touchdown for the Roughnecks just now. What you saw, complete breakdown in coverage from Kelly. This is something that you should never do, and it happens with a lot of cornerbacks, and I can tell you that because it happened to me. You'll bite on the first, on the route, and you'll see the quarterback move in motion. At that point, when you leave your man, you need to make sure there's help over top. If there's no help over top, you just screwed your entire defense over. In the case of what Kelly did, it was a stop and go. He's one-on-one. Literally, nobody else is there to help you. How the hell do you leave your man to go after the quarterback when you've got two of your defenders, two of your teammates in front of you? That made no sense to me, man. Complete busted coverage, but hell of a route by Phillips. I mean, he ain't really have to do too much, just to stop and start, and it was enough to go and get wide open. Brother had to stop, catch the football, and then run away from the defense. That's atrocious defense from the Vipers. Tyler Barty says the Knicks shouldn't be allowed to play in MSG until they're good again. Well, damn. Alex Sports says Cam Phillips is the best wide receiver in the league. You know what? You can say that. You definitely can. Inferno Style says sorry for the repeat, but what do you think the Texans should do this offseason since Bob isn't getting fired? Bill O'Brien, my bad. Since Bill O'Brien, oh wow. I thought I thought he was gonna go deep. I think he's trying to go deep. He's gonna start to use his legs here. You see, there's a problem. 3rd and 11, guys can't get open. You're trying to go vertically down the field. You virtually have no offense. The Vipers have no offense. All right, this Team Limes, they're not doing good. Team Lime is not looking good right now. They have virtually no offense. Flowers calling for somebody to go deep. It's 3rd and 11. Well, I understand, but you got to get the football to somebody. Changing Cornelius and all this, they're having quarterback problems, man. If I'm Johnny Manziel, I'm reaching out to the Tampa Bay Vipers front office. But to answer your question, Inferno Style, regarding the Texans, running back, for sure, they have to shore that up. Offensive line. But that is the number one thing. The offensive line, they have to fix it. Offensive line is 1. The running back is 2. Bring in a focus band. A full restore. And medical girl for Will Fuller, because this brother cannot stay healthy. So his health, it's imperative that he's healthy if Houston really wants to make noise. And then on the defensive end, shore up your secondary, man, and they'll be fine. Griff Gambino says he's too busy being Manziel's too busy being the main spokesperson for direct insurance. Haha, I see what you did here. Sherrod Pettaway, I think it's all smoke and mirrors regarding the Cowboys and Brady. I think it's all smoke and mirrors. I think they're trying to see if they can speak Dak into, taking the company discount. And I understand both arguments, because if you're the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, you're going to be making money everywhere. So you don't necessarily have to get it all from the organization. But at the same time, if I'm Dak and I've seen the other quarterbacks that have gotten paid, Jared Goff just got paid, you ought to pay me too. But in the case of Jared Goff, he went to a Super Bowl. He was an MVP candidate as well, but Dak was an MVP candidate in his rookie season. But he threw for 4,900 yards. I had no clue he did that this season. But we're talking about the XFL right now. Cook Trovert, 1988, says, I'm still looking for a team to lean on in the XFL so far. The RoughNecks look pretty solid. Yeah, man, they do. They definitely do. Bam Bigelow said, you should do more NBA game highlight commentaries. I intend to. Now that All-Star break is over, I intend to. It's just finding the right format, because I'm going to do the NBA playoffs. But in the case of the NBA, it's just finding how to do it. Is it going to be a weekly wrap-up? Because it's foolish to do every single game. I think that's a disservice to myself. And on top of that, I don't have time to do all that. But punt back to the Vipers. Fielded at the 25, returned to the 33. Larry Moore, no, I'm actually not even tired. It's weird. Every time I live stream, I yawn up. It's ridiculous for no reason. I don't get it. I actually need some water right now, though. I'll tell you that much. I definitely need some water. The next commercial break the XFL goes to, I'm definitely going to have to grab some water. Austin Hunter says John Elway to the Cowboys. All right. King Sean says, if the cornerbacks mess up the coverage, then shouldn't the safeties be back there? Very good question. If they're in man coverage, the safety will not be there. If they're in zone, the safety has their back. But it appeared that they were in man in that particular coverage. So because they were in man, the safety took somebody else. The cornerback is one-on-one with the receiver. So when that receiver does the stop and start, you can't afford to bite, or I should say commit to the run game and just assume to go after the quarterback because it's you one-on-one with your man. Kelly took a gamble and he completely failed. I'd highly doubt he thought he had safety help up above because this was clearly man coverage. There is no way he can say, I thought I had safety help. There's no way. There's no way. It's entirely on the shoulders of Kelly for blowing that coverage, leading to that 84-yard TD from Phillips. Reggie says Dak don't deserve anything over 20 mil. Well, I can make an argument against him, and I can make an argument for him. Tyler Martin says Wilder or Fury tonight. I'm going with Fury, man. He outboxed Wilder the first fight. I think Wilder, the only way he's going to win is if he knocks Fury out. And I ain't going to lie to you. I don't think Fury's going to get knocked out. Inferno Style said, I decided on Houston before even week 1. Always root for my hometown team. All right. Makoto Yuki says, what do I think the 49ers should do this offseason? They need to get another cornerback opposite Sherman. They have to figure out, if they're going to continue to do running back by committee, I don't mind it, but I feel like you should have one guy. But for the most part, that's okay. But definitely get another cornerback, but first order of business, get a wide receiver. A.J. Green, Amari Cooper, get somebody. Hell, even sign Dez. Get somebody. Emmanuel Sanders most likely is going to walk. Deebo Samuels is very capable, but Deebo Samuel is very capable. But I feel like you should have another complimentary receiver as well. Kendrick Bourne is all right, but he ain't no number 2. Nor a number 3. Oh, good pass by Flowers. First down on third down for the Vipers. Great catch by Tolliver, and I believe that should put them in roughneck territory. Ikenna says, what should the Saints do? The Saints should bring in another receiver to complement Thomas. I definitely believe they should bring in at least one more offensive lineman. I think they need help or opposite Lattimore in the secondary. And I'm not too sure what the contract situation with Jared Cook is. But definitely those 3 things. Yeah, I think everything else they should be fine. Oh, wow. Owen Reinhardt says, I'm a Defenders fan. I've been to a game already. Not bad. Snap by Flowers. But, oh, my God. He's always calling and looking to throw it deep. What a catch! Oh, my word. What a catch. And a flag on Brown. What a catch by Smith. What a catch by Smith. Flowers constantly calling for people to go deep. Dropped a dime to Smith. Are you kidding me? This got to be Easter because he just put that bread in a basket. You don't put bread in a basket during Easter. You put eggs in a basket. What a catch by Smith. What a throw by Flowers. What a hit. This should not be a flag on Brown. This is not a defenseless receiver. That's football, baby. Personal foul? What a load of malarkey. This is football. What a pass by Flowers. Cody Brown with the personal foul and the unnecessary roughness, but what a catch by Smith. That was insanely impressive. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I did not think Flowers had that in him. He's gonna keep it here. He definitely is. There's the juke. What a move. Give me your ankles. Tie game, 9 apiece. What a run. Quentin Flowers, 7-yard TD. Turn on the Miz music. I came to play with the score. Magnificent. That's claps for me. What a play by Flowers. That's good football, ladies and gentlemen. That is good football. 9-9 is your score with 9:11 left on the clock. On this drive, or I should say on the game actually, Quentin Flowers is 4 for 4. That's interesting. Remember, he came in for Cornelius. Cornelius got him a field goal. Flowers got him a touchdown. They're going for one here. Tolliver on the jet sweep goes into the end zone. Touchdown. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get this 3 up out of here. The Vipers get the lead back once again. And ladies and gentlemen, Hold My Nugget Studios, when you do see scores, all right, especially touchdowns, you know what size the numbers got to be. Let me see that drum roll, please. I don't even need to see it. Because what we going to do? we going to add a 1. All right? What else we going to do? We got to bring in a 0. Because when you add 7 to 3, what do you get? Big ass 10. Make that 0 a little bit large. Make that 1 large. Big ass 10. And ladies and gentlemen, for those of you with the benefit of flash photography and screenshot technology, the Chiseled Adonis will now freeze for two 5-second poses. Take a screenshot. Post it on your Twitter. Hashtag Big Ass 10. Hashtag Big Ass 10. In favor of the Tampa Bay Vipers. And I'm going to go over to Twitter world momentarily. Shout out the individuals who have been shouting me out. Let me go grab some water, though, because I am definitely parched. I will be back in a little bit. Got my water. All right, Jared Hamilton says, what do you miss so far? You saw a spectacular 84-yard touchdown from Cam No Newton Phillips. All right, pass from the man who only wears pajamas, P.J. Walker. And then you saw a response much later from Quentin Flowers. You know, sensational pass to Smith, moving the ball inside the 20, running the run-pass option, keeping the ball, and getting a score where the Tampa Bay Vipers went up 10-9. And for those of you guys watching on YouTube, do me a favor, if you have not already, download the Hot Mic app. It's absolutely free. Use the promo code Adonis. All caps, ADONIS. Here's the kickoff going back to the Roughnecks. Fielded at the 1. Return to the 25? 24. There it is. All confidence on the side of Quentin Flowers. All confidence. They finally were able to find the end zone, and he said in the open field, nobody can tackle him. Mobility in quarterbacks definitely is in demand. P.J. Walker's pass is complete. Cam Phillips with the first down. This appears to be a no-huddle offense. Here comes a call. Trips towards the left. Shotgun formation. Walker takes the snap, throws it outside. Gain of about 2. Trips right, same. So I'm assuming this is the same play, just the opposite way. They're going to the wide side of the field. No, wait, it's trips towards the left. I thought he said trips right. Damn, they done ran a draw, and it's there. Look at the speed. Oh, what a hit. What a hit. But Butler with a ginormous run. You kidding me? Look how big that hole was. The hole was bigger than Lizzo. But what a hit from Kelly. Golly, what a run. Great call. He said same, so I thought they were fixing to throw the ball. But golly, June Jones. Empty formation. P.J. Walker's pass caught. Gain. Forward momentum will probably give him 4. Because he did cut back. They're probably going to give him 4. And 4 is what they give him. 2nd and 6. Trips towards the right. Wow, Jerry Glanville out here, defensive coordinator. How the mighty have fallen. There's the snap. There actually trips to the right this time. There's Butler. Oh my Lord, look at the wiggle. Look at the wiggle. This brother is shaky. He is shifty. You kidding me? Damn, deceptive ankles. Golly, Butler's making everybody miss. My bank account needs to be sponsored by Butler. He'd make the student loans miss every time. This brother cannot be corralled. James Butler on 4 carries has 54 yards, 53 yards, pardon me. There's a handoff once again, this time not to Butler, but to Williams, a gain of about 4, but it's 2nd and goal. Let's hear the call here from June Jones. Trips right, Bucks. Trips towards the right. Houston coming down the field, tout sweet, as the French would say. There's the handoff. There's the draw. It's going to be stopped for a loss of 2. .520 remain on the clock here in the first half as the Tampa Bay Vipers lead the Houston Roughnecks 10-9. But this current drive is 7 plays, 68 yards, 3 minutes, and 20 seconds. He lost the snap. P.J. Walker scoops it back up. He's going to use his legs. Touchdown, Roughnecks. The Violent Fellatios find the end zone once again, and he put his pelvic region in the face of a cameraman. I hope we don't get the angle of that camera because we're going to be seeing a whole lot of bulge. This is not what you want to see. Terrible snap. Oh, no, it was a good snap. It went right between the hands. What happened to my hands? But he picked the football right back up and ran it into the end zone for the score. P.J. Walker now responsible for 9 touchdowns. No XFL team has scored more than 8. Hell, more than 7, I should say. He's responsible for more TDs than all of the XFL teams individually. Wow, this brother's special, man. I told you guys at the top of the stream, I believe P.J. Walker is the face of the XFL. There's the pass over the middle. It's broken up, but there is flags on the field. There's laundry on the field. Let's see exactly what this call is. Oh, it's going to be offside on the defense. There it is. Offsides. He had another chance. Now, this is interesting. This is very interesting because they were going for 2, correct? Oh, they were going for 3 so they can go for 3 points from the 5-yard line. This is interesting. This is why you don't want to leave your seat when watching XFL competition because you can get a penalty on a 3-point play and makes it so much more convenient for you. But unfortunately, it was broken up. The lead's going to remain at 5. But ladies and gentlemen, when you get a touchdown, it still matters that the numbers be big. I will come back and answer your question about it for Tibbles. I am going to give you my retort to the penalty. But let's get rid of that 9. And when you add 6 to 9, what number do you get? You get 15. But here in Hold My Nugget Studios, that 15's gargantuan. So let me get a big ass 5. Let me get a big ass 1. And we've got 15 on the board. There it is. And for those of you with the benefit of flash photography and screenshot technology, the Chiseled Adonis will now freeze for 2 5-second poses. Wait. There it is. Tweet it out to your following. Let the people know that you are tuned into Hold My Nugget Studios. I'm about to go to Twitter World right now. Let's get that 15 on the board for you guys. The guys being the RoughNecks. Violent Fellatio taking the lead over the Tampa Bay Vipers. Randy Orton is somewhere upset. Stone Cold Steve Austin is not feeling too good because Rattlesnakes are not having a good time. Big ass 15. Let me go to Twitter World. Austin Hunter in the building. David Radler with the big ass 10. Bit of Samurai with the big ass 10. Bit of Samurai with the big ass 15. Appreciate you guys hitting the Twitter button. Let the people know that you're tuned into Hold My Nugget Studios. And this is what the case was here with the three-point conversion at the 10-yard line. Going to be easier. So here's the benefit. Here's the benefit of the point after the score, right? So because you can go for 1 from the 2, 2 from the 5, and then 3 from the 10. When you get a penalty, because it's at the 10-yard line, that offsides moves you to the 5. Now, if you were inside the 5, it doesn't do that big of a difference. It only moves like half the distance to the goal. The benefit of being at the 10, the half the distance to that goal is the full 5 yards. So that's extremely beneficial. And the one thing that I do enjoy about Houston is they go for it. They want that 3 points. They want to go up by multiple to force you to have to go for it from a further distance. Because let's just be honest, it's easier to convert from 2 yards out than it is from 3 or from 5 or 10. So I'm loving how the coaching is going for the Roughnecks, man. They're playing very exceptional football. And with 4:48 left on the clock, you're going to see a gain of maybe 1. They may not give them yards at all, because it's really half of a yard here. So it should be 2nd and 9.5, but that's not how football is made. Or I should say played. But that answers your question there, Tibbles. Tibbles? Clyde Tiku says, take the L out of Lover. It's over, brother. Damn, already in the second quarter? The line ENT says, who do you got, Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury? I'm rolling with Tyson Fury to win this fight. Oh, wow, Aaron Murray out for this game in week 1, 2 INTs. So far on 3rd down, the Tampa Bay Vipers are 6 for 9. Oh, wow, a blatant drop from Smith. And that's going to put an end to that drive for the Vipers. Great pass. It probably wouldn't have ended up being a 1st down. They would have been participating in the Frank Costanza challenge and, stop short. But instead, it's going to be Smith going to the sideline asking himself, what happened to my hands? Makoto Yuki says, who do you think is going to win this game and the next game today? I think the Roughnecks will most likely win this game. Especially if they score on this drive, that's going to widen the gap. And in the second half, we haven't really seen exceptional football played this season from the Vipers. But in the next game, that being the Renegades and the Dragons, that's going to be an interesting one. But I think I might go with the Seattle Dragons. Kaimon says that the Roughnecks are looking good, but the defenders taking it all. Okay, we will see. Where is my phone charger? Because my phone is currently on 16%. I'll charge it at halftime. Here we go. 1st and 10, 2:50 left on the clock. The Roughnecks at the 48-yard line already. 48-yard line of the Vipers, I should say. P.J. Walker's pass nearly taken away. Great job by Jackson to hold on to that pass, because he caught it and it was out here. So for all intents and purposes, if the Vipers defender had swiped away at the ball, there's a high probability he could have came away with that. So great hands by Jackson. You're seeing 4 receivers out there, so it's a 4-receiver set. No, it's an empty set. Empty formation. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Shotgun formation for P.J. Walker. Curls. There it is. Caught. Great move by. Oh, wow. Made a man miss. Great job, Mobley, activating his dreadlock powers, making one defender miss, carries it inside the Tokokino zone. Rosetta Stone Greek, motherfucker. They're inside the 20. And those Roughnecks are on the move, man. I'm telling you, the Violent Fellatios ain't come here to play. In my opinion, they're the best team in the XFL. Makoto Yuki saying, I'm surprised you didn't put any SpongeBob jokes in the week 2 because it's reserved for the NFL. Really, it's reserved for the NFL. Inferno Fire says, not going to lie, I got to give credit to Tampa these last 2 games. Week 1 was atrocious, but they're playing pretty well on defense. And they played pretty well on defense in week 2, and now they're not doing too bad offensively in week 3. I agree. You know what? Tampa right now, their issues is mental errors. Because if you look at the on-the-field product, when they're going 3 and out and they're failing to move the football, you're seeing a lot of guys not in the right spot, drop footballs here and there. It's not as if the Roughnecks defense is overpowering, their offense. That's not what's happening. It's a lot of mental errors from the Vipers. In the case of the Roughnecks, they're putting together drives. Be quite honest with you, it should be like 24 points right now for the Roughnecks, but some things didn't go in their favor. So we'll see. Edward Graham says, I agree with Fury as much as I want to see Wilder win this fight. Fury's going to win the second by decision. If they go to decision, Fury's winning. If they get to decision, Fury's winning. The only way Wilder wins is by knockout. Bottom line, he will not outbox Fury. He will not outbox Fury. JJ puts 5 on it. Oh, and by the way, if you have not already downloaded the Hot Mic app, use the promo code Adonis. Absolutely free. I think right now we're currently sitting at 2,727. By the end of the stream today, it would be great if we had 2,735. So we only need 8 more signups to do it. 8 signups, 8 follows. Clyde Tuku, absolutely, man. They're great at some things, but it's just those mental errors that's costing them. Here comes the call fresh out of the 2-minute warning. Or if they're calling Tampa, is that not the same play that they called on the curls? Because I know same is a draw. All right, here we go. Snap PJ Walker. It's a draw. Damn, no hold there. The Vipers cover that one up. Great. Gain of only 1. Hell of a job. But remember, it's a 2-minute warning. What happens? The clock stops after every play and only starts after 5 seconds has passed on the play clock. Oh, I love this graphic that they have on the screen now. You see, they put after every play, the clock stops, and then they put the timer on the clock so the people know. The graphic individuals working for the XFL are definitely onto it. Good job from those guys. Snap from PJ Walker. Trips towards his left. There's the pass. It's going to be caught. Gain of 7. We're going to get a 3rd and 2 situation. The clock stops again. Damn it. It was only oh, no, there's the graphic. Game clock stop, and it's coming back. Take a look at the time. At 1:22 on the clock, you see that red bar? Magnificent job from the team. Magnificent job. Full transparency. I'm loving the small things about the XFL. Vince have always known how to put together a great production, and he's showing it right here. It's actually it's 3rd and 1 in a little bit. It's about 3rd and 1.5. This is a very favorable spot. PJ Walker with the heat coming, cannot connect with his man. It's overthrown. We're going to see a 4th and 2, 1 minute left on the clock. Walker's coming off the field. I think the Roughnecks are going to settle for a field goal here. Oh, wait a minute. No. He said he wants to throw a fade. Wait a minute. The offense might still be out there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no. The field goal unit came in. Okay. Sergio Castillo coming out for the field goal. He's 2 of 3 on the season thus far. This right here is a chip shot, 28-yard field goal. But we know nothing in football is a chip shot. Nothing's a give me. There's the field goal, but it's through the uprights, and it's good. Time to get rid of this here 5. And we're going to throw out a big-ass 8. Hashtag big-ass 8. Or should I make it hashtag big-ass 18? Nah, you know what? The 1 is already there. No reason to make the 1 any bigger. Let's leave it the way it is. Hashtag big-ass 18. And for those of you with the benefit of flash photography and screenshot technology, the Chiseled Adonis will now freeze for a 5-second pose. Pause. There it is right there. Tweet it out as I'm getting ready to go to Twitter world. (18-10) is your current lead. Meanwhile, in Twitter world, David Radler with the big ass 15. Ethan says top 5 current NFL players to not win a Super Bowl. 1, Larry Fitzgerald. 2, Mark fuck out of Adrian Peterson. Adrian fuck out of Mark Ingram Peterson. 3, anti-condom Phillip Rivers. 4, Matt Ryan. 5, Julio Jones. Let me know if I'm forgetting anyone or should I change anything. I would definitely move Julio Jones. No, you can't move. Julio Jones and Matt Ryan are kind of tied at the hip, but you can't put 2 from the same team. So I would have to say move Julio Jones and put Matt Ryan. Oh, no. Move Matt Ryan and put Frank Gore. Frank Gore. I'm thinking longevity here. Frank Gore. Who else been in the league forever and does not have a ring? Frank Gore. Yeah, I think I'll just move Matt Ryan and put Frank Gore. Pass complete over the middle. They're currently at midfield. Tolliver moving the chains. 41 seconds remain. Keep in mind there is 2 timeouts on the board for Tampa Bay. Don Gorgon, 1973 says, damn, Fitz never won a ring. No, he did not. No, Randy Moss doesn't play right now. You're talking about current players. Current players. Clyde Tiku says Andrew Luck before he retired. Yes, but then we're talking current players. Neutral zone infraction on the Roughnecks. Remains second down with 33 seconds remaining on the clock. The Vipers currently down by 8. Moving the chains as Cornelius brings them inside, I believe, the 25. Great pass. They're actually inside the 20. prime position here to possibly get a score. Cornelius showing that he should be in the game as well. They're at the 15-yard line. He takes the snap. Did somebody just... Did y'all hear that? The unchiseled Adonis just... Unchiseled Adonis just farted. Did y'all hear that? Unchiseled Adonis just farted. Did you just... You just fart? Well, there it is. 18 seconds. What's wrong with you? Ridiculous. Desmond Edmond put 20 on it. Said, yo, Chiseled Adonis, sorry I can't be on Hot Mic today. My sister and her husband are in town. So no Hot Mic for me, but I'll give you this this in exchange. I'll catch you next time. Hey, man, much love. Always tuning in. Appreciate that. Thanks, son. I got some volume in your farts. How the hell you fart that loud to where it get on the mic? What's wrong with you? Make it... It's crazy. Brother got some. He got a microphone by his butt cheeks. What's wrong with him? Here we go. 18 seconds. Cornelius rolling towards his right. Gain of about 4. Gets out of bounds and stops the clock. Lino says, who's the damn Vipers QB? It turns out they're just continually changing at quarterback. Current formation is even. 2 receivers to the right and left. Shotgun formation. 1 running back in the backfield. Snap to Cornelius. He's got decent protection. Pass over the middle. Caught by Smith. Oh! He might have lost the foot. Wait a minute. What happened? They're saying he's down at the 1. 3 seconds remain here. Smith with the cat. What is the call here? Caught by Smith at the 5. Withstands a couple of blockers. There's the push. Oh, no, he's short. He's definitely short. He's at the 1-yard line. He is at the 1-yard line. He is definitely short. There is no way he passed and crossed the line. That is short. That's at the 1-yard line. Larry Moore said, was that the almighty fart? Maybe it was. Mal Allen says, no wonder there's no consistent QB play. Whenever one gets in the flow, they're taking out the game. Absolutely. Here we go. 2 seconds left. They have to take the snap. Does Cornelius get in? Yes, he does. They push him in. Touchdown, Vipers. Give him 16. Great job by Taylor Cornelius showing that he can still play. And they're going for 2. This scoring drive, 6 plays, 59 yards in 56 seconds. Great response. There we go. John Cole says better game than expected. I absolutely agree. But they're going for the 2-point conversion here from the 5-yard line. Can they even up the score at 18 apiece? Or will they remain at 16 down by 2? There's a snap from Cornelius. Looking for the corner. It's going to be caught. I'm not sure if he wanted to go that short or if he underthrew the pass. Hell of a catch. We're tied up at 18, ladies and gentlemen. We're tied up at 18. Get out of here, 0. Bring in a hashtag BigAss8. Hashtag BigAss8. Stop playing with That's what you want to see. And for those of you with the benefit of flash photography and screenshot technology, the Chiseled Adonis will now freeze for a 5-second pose. I'm going to get so damn on close to the camera, I'm going to be in both. There we go. All right, put that 8 tie game going into halftime. This has been a very good game so far, man. This has been a very, very good game. And I've been messing around with my streaming service, so when we go to halftime, rather than you guys getting nothing, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put that XFL Week 2 commentary on for you guys. I would hope you'll be able to hear it. So I guess let me go move over there and add that over for you. All right, so I will be the Week 2 commentary for the XFL will be coming up momentarily. Don't go anywhere, because I'll be right back for the second half. Let me fire up those highlights for you. This has a man, but he plays for the other team. Who the hell was he throwing the ball to? As Seattle would turn on PBS 13 and Dragon Tales would take Matt Jones. He's got blockers out in front. And look at number 67. Back-to-back weeks, this brother's in open space to block somebody, and he cannot. But he plays for the other team. Who the hell was he throwing the ball to? As Seattle would turn on PBS 13, and Dragon Tales would take. New York Guardians of the Galaxy would pick up what appears to be a first down, but they've got Butterfingers. Fumble on the play, recovered by the defenders in open space, and they proceed to return it into Guardians territory. Matt Jones, he's got blockers out in front. Look at number 67. Back-to-back weeks, this brother's in open space to block somebody, and he cannot. But he plays for the other team. Celebrating with a turn out Seattle return on TBS 13, and it's taking place in Washington, D.C. because a Guardians player was just laid out by a defender. Holy Toledo, the benches are clearing, and we're going to have a hoedown, throwdown, hootenanny in this saloon, and Hannah Montana's nowhere to be found. The ball carrier was tackled at the 40, but look at the bottom of the screen. Look at number 38 coming in hot.
You want another one? Come at me, bro! Nani? Bitch!
They was really out here tripping. As legendary philosopher Chief Keef once said, "Is you off the molly?" The refs done dropped more flags than the South after the Civil War. All this pushing and shoving, you would have thought it was a battle royal to see who's going to fight against Triple H at WrestleMania 19. Booker T might come out a winner and then get buried. But we ain't talking about that right now. Back out to Houston we go. P.J. Walker stepping up in the pocket, and he slices the ball into the end zone like a butter going through toast. And he'd find his man Cam Phillips in the end zone as Houston would regain the lead, and you know he's taking off that helmet. So those XFL prostitutes know who to perform fellatio on tonight. Roughneck is coming in the way of Phillips, and 6 points is coming in the way of Houston. But take a look at the replay again. The sidearm from P.J. Walker, absolutely pulchritudinous. Although the 2-point conversion is going to fail, just look at P.J. Walker's moves here. BAM! This man broke the ankles of 2 Battlehawks and had them doing battle with themselves.
Now get your bitch ass on the floor.
That's how they failed, by the way. Out to Los Angeles we go. Landry Jones is playing football again, and he's still cooking apple turnovers as he throws an interception to the Los Angeles High School Musical East High Wildcat. Some things never change. 4th and 7 for the Vipers from the 38-yard line.
Come here.
That's good defense. You guys keep that up. I'm going to start to masturbate. Hey, man, take it easy. Don't whip it out in here. We're into the second quarter. What team? Wildcats. What team? Wildcats. What team? Butterfingers. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the Renegades. These two teams either playing hot potato with the football or they're both practicing abstinence because nobody wants to score. Dallas now having new life. Landry Jones would dump the ball off, and they're going to pick up a first.
How the hell?
How does that even happen? Both these teams giving away more balls than Dwayne Wade's son. Back to D.C. we go. They'd settle for a 27-yard field goal and extend their lead to 9. Back to Houston we go. Jordan Ta'amu takes the snap, and turns out he's a big fan of Chris Brown. But his pass was intercepted by Cody Brown, who's looking towards the end zone and McDonald's. Can I get a McPick-6? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Come here.
We vegans in this bitch. No McDonald's for you. He'd be denied a touchdown. Meanwhile, back in D.C., we somehow find ourselves in the Marvel Universe once again, as the Guardians of the Galaxy would find themselves moving in the right direction.
It's false. No way. Not this time.
Because the pass is intercepted by Matt Elam of the DC Defenders, and he's going to return it to the 45. The Roughnecks may have not gotten that defensive touchdown they wanted. They'd score on the next play, and then they take out their Uno cards and tell the Battlehawks 2 for your mistakes. Meanwhile, in Seattle, look at this bullshit over here. Turns out in St. Louis, they're big fans of Seinfeld because they're participating in the Frank Costanza Challenge.
I stopped short.
The East High Wildcats would finally find themselves on the board as they'd connect on a 47-yard field goal. And you can add 3 on the board for the Tampa Bay Vipers as they'd connect on a 36-yard field goal. Back to Houston we go, where PJ takes the snap, and turns out he's watching Star Wars because I think he found a Skywalker as Cam No Newton Phillips elevates into the air for the score. Take off that helmet, make sure those XFL harlots know who you are to give you roughneck in the locker room. And just look at the leaping ability. Brother had more elevation than a Delta flight, and then submitted his application to the 10 Toes Down Challenge. Absolutely beautiful. But we're no longer talking about that. We're in Seattle, where they're looking to take advantage on a deep ball. They've got a... Never mind then. DC would add yet another field goal and go up 12-0 just before halftime. Dallas would follow suit, but even up the score at 3 apiece just before halftime as well. What's the prostitution chant again? What do we want? To take your balls. When do we want them? Now. As a pass is intercepted by the Tampa Bay Vipers, and let's head to McDonald's. Can I get a McPick-6? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. The Seattle Dragons ain't shit. Touchdown Tampa Bay. Tavares McFadden with the score. Back to the Disney Channel we go as a High School Musical East High Wildcats looking to put points on the board. Fuck! Back to Seattle we go, where the Dragons finally looking to put some points on the board as the right hand of the Pirate King, Brandon Silvers Rayleigh, looking to go deep. He's got his man Keenan Reynolds, who'd go into the end zone, and the Dragons are finally on the board. Yet another field goal in Los Angeles, but turns out there's Pidgeotos out there. Turns out Pidgeotto's the only one out here with an aerial ace. Back to DC, but somehow we're in the Marvel Universe as Matt McGloin would find his man. Yoink. But he plays for the other team. Can I get a McPick-6? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Matt McGloin and the New York Guardians ain't shit. touchdown defenders. And it looks like Landry Jones is trying to go punch for punch with Matt McGloin for how many interceptions you can throw in week 2. As he throw his second pick on the day, and it's going to be returned to the 48. Now, I'm no quarterback, but please explain to me what this brother thought he saw. This was a terrible underthrow, like a failed revolution. The St. Louis Crips in the swoop zone as they find their way into the end zone and finally start to poke away at that deficit. And ladies and gentlemen, it's official. Los Angeles and Dallas simply do not want to score touchdowns. I've seen people with Parkinson's hold on to things better than these teams can hold on to the football. God damn, it's 3rd and 24. Here come the Vipers, baby. Yoink. And can I get a pick 6? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Seattle already came back in this bitch. It turns out that Tampa Bay ain't shit. Yoink. Not for nothing. This is impressive as hell, man. That's a hell of a catch. Am I tripping, or does this man look like Aaron Hernandez with the helmet on? Seattle took out their Uno cards and told the Vipers, 2 for your mistakes. Back to DC we go. Cardell, watch out, they're coming.
Nani?
Victory is mine!
Well, I'll be damned. It's calling the end zone for the score. But wait a minute. There's laundry on the field. Pass interference on the offense. No touchdown for you. Repeat 3rd down, pussy. But that's no problem for Cardell Jones, because on 3rd and 21, he's looking towards his left, escaping towards his left, and his pass is going to be intercepted.
Man, this some more bullshit.
Think fast. St. Louis in the period-colored zone, and for the 2nd consecutive week, Jordan Ta'amu putting his team on his back, and he'd cut their deficit from within a field goal. Speaking of field goals, that's the only kind of scoring we're getting in Los Angeles today. I'm seeing more kicks than a foot in the stomachs before a trip to Planned Parenthood.
Don't do it. Oh, shit.
Well, what do you know? Either Amber Rose got a forehead tattoo or Los Angeles found a way to get a touchdown. Well, I'll be damned. That's 6 points for the Wildcats. 2 things can be true, and dumbasses are going to do dumbass things.
Biatch! Stupid bitch!
With the Battlehawks within 3, they try to mirror what they did earlier in the game. Jordan Ta'amu throws yet another interception. And can I get a pick 6? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Didn't I tell you we vegans in this bitch? No McDonald's for you. But on 3rd down, P.J. Walker would find Cam Newton-Phillips once again. Their 3rd TD connection on the day. He don't even want to take his helmet off no more because the XFL Harlots already gave him a blowjob during halftime. He's received the roughneck he was looking for. Hey, defender, watch out for that banana! Cameron artist Max Payne finds his way into the end zone. Touchdown Dallas, they take the lead. St. Louis is still working on that comeback.
Where do you think you're going?
I got you now, SpongeBob!
Who knew DC could also look like Marvel, as Cardell Jones would find Eli, Steve, Captain Rogers. Well, look at the bright side. At least they're winning by 21. Oh, wait a minute. Dallas out here playing offense. They found the end zone back-to-back possessions. But the East High Wildcats would waste little time looking to respond, as Josh Johnson would go deep for Nelson Spruce, who'd go into the end zone. Touchdown Wildcats. And on the extra point, they would decide to go for 3 and convert. They suddenly cut their deficit to 1. Hey guys, I know the Guardians have done terrible all day, but I think they're finally starting to do something on this 4th and 17.
I lie! Don't forget my motto and say, I lie, I cheat, I steal!
4th and 8 for those Vipers.
Watch out, watch out! Oh no!
Oh my God, I told you if we got another stop on 4th down, I was going to start masturbating. I can't control myself. I'm feeling like Louis C.K. Think fast. Under 2 minutes remain for LaDamian Washington as he's running down the sideline. All right, well, that is the conclusion of the halftime show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Being able to watch the old week 2 for halftime rather than just sitting here doing nothing, Because the game came back. That's what that's what happened. The game came back. But can you guys hear me? Put the 1 if you can hear me. No, you are waiting on the lie. I cheat, I steal. I know you guys are waiting for that one. All right, I see you guys can hear me. Great. But yeah, moving forward, what we're going to do during halftime, rather than just go to the standby and just wait, I'm going to start putting old videos in betwixt, the end of the first half and the beginning of the second. I feel like that's something to keep people engaged, give somebody something to laugh at. And Walker's going deep here. They're going to get a flag. And they should, rightfully so. Sammy Coates was getting harassed over there. They can't call it on offense. I don't know why the defender is saying, hey, call it on the offensive guys. There's no way this is going to be offensive pass interference. This got to be on defense. Sherrod Pettaway says next time play week 17. Well, it's a 45-minute video for week 17, so, But hey, why not? The only downside is everything starts from the beginning, so, I'll see. Who knows? But at least you get an opportunity to catch up on some of the commentaries and, watch a little bit of snippet. But if you enjoyed that, the whole video, it's up on YouTube, week 2, and also week 1. And week 3 will be uploaded this Wednesday. I want to do them earlier, but I feel like it's better to put it at the middle, in the middle of the week. I would do it on the Monday, but I feel like Monday's 9 days. I do have a lot of stuff going on, so it's kind of hard to do it. But I enjoy doing the XFL commentary, man. It's fun. 12:55 on the clock in the third quarter. There's a snap. P.J. Walker at the 20. He's going to use his legs here. Does not get away from Plummer. Takes him down for the sack. Loss of 4 yards. He says, I'm tired of you wearing pajamas, P.J. Come here. When was the last time you spoke to people who graduated from a trade school? You treat us like we're disenfranchised. So let me introduce you to this Plummer, says Jerry Glanville. Oh, and by the way, exciting news for you guys. I actually had the pleasure to perform some improv yesterday. So I'm waiting to get the clips, and I will be posting that for you guys. And Cam Phillips goes into the end zone. 5th TD on the season. This brother cannot be guarded. He simply cannot be guarded. Call him Sanctum during Infinity War because he's never guarded. Second touchdown and second consecutive game with multiple touchdowns, if I'm not mistaken. This brother is killing defenses week in and week out. They simply can't stop him. Look at him tell this defender, don't ever try to guard me. Get off of me. Little boy, I'm not going to the ground. Touchdown, Houston Violent Fellatios as the Roughnecks go back up and reclaim the lead 24-18. They at the 5-yard line going for 2. P.J. Williams with the handoff. You've got a touchdown on the draw. That's Butler. And we're up 26-18. And these damn Vipers can't stop us because we are immune to bites, immune to poison, immune from snakes because the Vipers ain't stopping the Roughnecks. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time to bring in the numbers that you came to see. Why is that? Because here in Hold My Nugget Studios, when somebody scores a point, when you score touchdowns, you got to increase the size. Wow, Cam Phillips has 6 TDs on the season. I thought it was 3. God, I said 3. I thought it was 5. Godly. And it's time to bring in those numbers. Give me that drum roll, please, because you already know the size. Bam. Bring in that 2. Give me that 2. All right. We got to add another number 2 to the 2. What number's that? Give me a 6. Huh? Hashtag big ass 26. Hashtag big ass 26. And those of you with the benefit of flash photography and screenshot technology, the Chiseled Adonis will now freeze for a 5-second pose. 2 of them. Light skin face. Now I'm gonna get in the crevice. Put my there it is for you. Take the screenshots, put it up on Twitter. Hell, even send it to me on your IG story. I'm gonna compile everything and then put it on post by post. But damn it, we have had a very good game so far. 26-18 in favor of the Roughnecks. And if I'm not mistaken, for my money, this has been the best XFL game we've seen all season. Am I right or am I right? Thus far, it's very good ebb and flow. You've seen a comeback from the Vipers. Very good football game so far. Wow, loss of 2 yards. Great pursuit by the linebacking core of the Roughnecks. Take a look at the quarterbacks today. Taylor Cornelius is 7 for 14, 84 yards, 16 rush yards, and a rush TD. In contrast to his counterpart, Quentin Flowers, 4 of 6, 51 yards, 29 rush yards, and also a rush TD. To be quite honest with you, you're getting the same production. You're getting the same production from Flowers as you're getting from Cornelius, but with less attempts. If I'm the Vipers, I would consider bringing in Flowers, as we see a blatant drop on 3rd down. Again, this is exactly what we were talking about in the second quarter. The Vipers are finding ways to shoot themselves in the foot, man. How do you drop that football? You have an opportunity to catch that and also turn up upfield. It's you one-on-one with somebody. If he makes somebody miss, you could possibly get a 1st down. You cannot afford to drop that football, especially after seeing the momentum that the Roughnecks just so happen to have. Larry Moore says, you think any of these XFL teams could stack up against some of these NFL teams? It's way too early to call. What a booming kick. Oh, my Lord, what a kick. Fielded at the 3. Good job. And you're also going to get a block in the back. You're going to get a block in the back, too. Back him up half the distance to the goal. Put him at the 1.5. Good Lord, things are looking good for the Vipers right here. But their defense needs to get a stop. Remember, last time they were inside their own 20. What happened? What did you see the Roughnecks do? 84-yard TD. What a punt. Pat McAfee is somewhere masturbating. This man is erect. He's grabbing his lotion. Don't get anywhere near him. If he's in a room by himself, don't enter the room, because that brother is choking a chicken, and I ain't talking about the actual animal. Illegal block in the back. Blindside. Shit. Well, it's the same penalty. It's half the distance to the goal. It's going to be at the 1.5-yard line. Timothy Rose. Oh, yeah, you're right, because I forgot to say that tight end who dropped the ball, he's going to be asking himself, what happened to my hands? They're at the 2-yard line. If it's half the, it should be 1.5. But hey, it is what it is. He's going for it all. He's going to take a shot. I overthrew him. Oh no! Wait, did he? He's out of bounds. They took a shot to Phillips, but he's out of bounds. They can't cover that boy, man. They can't cover that boy. They can't cover that boy. That brother simply cannot be guarded. Nostradamus in the building. How is it going? And ladies and gentlemen, for those of you guys on YouTube, if you have not already, hit the like button, but also download the Hot Mic app. Use the promo code Adonis. Get it on your phone. We're currently trying to get to 2,735 followers. We're currently sitting at 2,729 followers. We only need 6 more signups. So if you have not already downloaded the Hot Mic app, do me a favor, download the Hot Mic app. Use the promo code Adonis. It's for Android and also iPhone. Download that there Hot Mic app. $9:45 left on the clock in the third quarter. Third and 6. Even formation, 2 receivers out for PJ. Well, he's going to use his draw. He's going to use his feet here. He's going to use his feet here. He picks up the first down, and he's got a little bit more. Cuts inside. Wait a minute. Oh, he's going to lose his feet. He lost his feet. He's down at the 34. I'm telling you guys right now, this is the face of the XFL. PJ Walker is moving. They gave him only a 4-man rush. No, they brought in 5. You got to bring him down. You can't let somebody like this get outside like that. Where is the spy? You've seen him use his legs already. I said this in the first quarter. When you're playing against P.J. Walker, leave a spy. He's 15 of 20, 209 yards through the air, and 36 on the ground. Why is there no spy? What is Jerry Glanville doing? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. P.J. Walker was never down? Wait a minute. Oh, there's gonna be a challenge. Oh, wait a minute. P.J. Walker may have just pulled a Deshaun Jackson. Wait, Tampa called timeout. Wait, take a look at the replay here. P.J. Walker falls to the ground. He's never touched, and he just drops the football. He was never touched. He wasn't touched. Oh, no, but also for Tampa Bay, they're making substitutions. Damn it. They may not be able to capitalize on this because you also have to take into account the fact that there would be a flag there as well. The referees blew it dead. Damn it. Oh, wait a minute. What do you guys think? Yeah, you know what? I don't think you can challenge this, man. I think it's got to go. You can't challenge this. Damn. 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 You know what? I got to go with you got to rule him down, man. You got to rule him down. You have to rule him down. What a catch by Cam Phillips. This is a grown man. You can't guard him. Yeah, they said he gave himself up, so therefore it was no real fumble. You know what? I'm right there with it. I'm right there with it. God, that's a tough break for the Vipers. Somebody said Ben is throwing. Oh, so everything went good with the operation. Great. This is good. Big Ben is throwing. That's what I like to see. Ben Roethlisberger is throwing. This got nothing to do with the XFL, though. Oh, my Lord. Mobley with another catch, man. Let's hear what the Vipers coach has to say. Okay, all right. All right, fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. The Tampa Bay Vipers, coach is a good sport, man. He's a good sport. He said, all right, I'll give a timeout to figure out what happened. And once he found out, he said, yeah, makes sense. You know what? That's fair. Usually when the quarterback gives themselves up, they go feet first, not, dive head first. But you know what? It's pretty clear what the man's intention was, so you can't do anything. Yeah. I'm right there with you, Robert. It was kind of like a slide. You got to rule him down. There's nothing you could do. Leon Palmer says just signed up. Indeed he did. We've had 2 other signups. We're currently 4 away from our goal on Hot Mic. Absolutely free. If you guys have not downloaded the Hot Mic app, do me a favor. Download the Hot Mic app. Use the promo code Adonis. We are 4 signups away from our goal. The pass overthrown for Jackson. Damn. It could have been another TD for PJ Walker. We're currently at 27:31. We just need 4 more signups on Hot Mic. Cam Phillips is supplying his application to an NFL team, and so is PJ Walker. I can tell you that right now. Somebody gonna throw money at those individuals, but I don't know how long their contracts are. Snap, there's PJ Walker moving left, pass over the middle, nearly intercepted. You have to catch that, Waters. You have to catch that. He's definitely going to the sideline. What happened to my hands? But what are they going to do here? Are they going to go for it on 4th down from inside the 30, or are they going to go for a 50-yard field goal? 49-yard field goal attempt. There it is. Sergio Costello made a 28-yarder earlier today. It's a 49-yarder wide to the right. The hell was that? What was that? And he's kicking field goals where? In Tampa. Tell me who missed field goals in Tampa, please. Because I know a man who missed field goals in Raymond James Stadium. I know a man who played for and against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and missed field goals. I know a man synonymous with missing field goals when teams need them to make field goals. Can you guys jog my memory? Could you guys aid me in recalling who this individual was? Because evidently I have since forgotten. Maybe I got dementia. Maybe I got Alzheimer's. Maybe I've been caught in the genjutsu. Oh no, the light bulb has just gone off because I'm starting to recall who this individual was. And I'm starting to ask myself right now, was that Sergio Costello, or was that Nick Folk? Because I think we just saw Nick Folk on the field. Huh? Was that Nick Folk? Did you see that kick sail all the way wide to the right? What was that? Did you see a Skarmory? Did you see a Pidgeotto? Did you see a Farfetch? Maybe there was a Lugia. Maybe one of their wing attacks had blown the ball wide to the right. Oh no, it was the spirit of Nick Folk that made that man miss the kick. I would rather eat fecal matter than have Nick Folk as my kicker. I would rather drink Coronas while my computer has a virus, but I don't own a computer somewhere in an Asian country that have Nick Folk as my kicker. I would rather have a blood transfusion with Michael Jackson, Magic Johnson, Freddie Mercury, and Arthur Ashe than have Nick Folk as my kicker. I would rather have Lizzo drop from the Empire State Building on to the top of my head and I'm unable to move than have Nick Folk as my kicker. I would rather be anal probed than have Nick Folk as my kicker. I would rather have rocks, ice, bread, bed frames for dinner than have Nick Folk as my kicker. And he came out here on XFL games dressed as Sergio Costello, coming to Raymond James Stadium to go kick field goals, and you think you're clever enough to fool me? You're not gonna dupe me. I will not be hoodwinked. I will not be bamboozled. I will not be flabbergasted. I won't be led astray. I won't be run amok, and I will not be flat out deceived. I know what Nick Folk looks like, and that foot seems familiar, because trash is recognized by the real, and you're looking really familiar right now. Nick Folk, I see you for what you are. Put your motherfucking head back down. And that concludes the rant for Nick Folk. Is that Sanford son? Can't remember what I was from. Oh, there might be a fumble by the Vipers. No, it does not happen. They get the football back, but they're going nowhere. We escaped? Oh, but he's going to be tackled at the 30. Oh, they're going to mark him at the 31. Good Lord. Where was he going? Tapper Zen, I had to do it. I mean, perhaps I'm going a little bit too hard on them, yes, but, you know, I had to do it. They're in Tampa. Somebody else miss a field goal, I'm coming right back at them. Pass over the middle. Cornelius still in the game for some apparent reason. I thought they would have made the sub for Quentin Flowers rather than keeping Taylor Cornelius. But all right, let's see. And ladies and gentlemen, if you have not already downloaded the Hot Mic app, download it. Use the promo code Adonis. It is absolutely free. Cam Vex says, so out of curiosity, what would you take over Nick Folk? What would I take Nick Folk over? I'd probably take Nick Folk over Cody Parkey because I know I'm doomed from the start. Cody Parkey gives you hope. Wow. Taylor Cornelius able to pick up the first down, extends for the first down. Third quarter, under 5 minutes remain. Making moves for the Vipers. 4:20 left on the clock. 1st and 10. 4:15 on the clock in the third quarter. Taylor Gabriel takes the stop. I said Taylor Gabriel. I'm wilding. Maybe I'm off the molly. But Cornelius moved the chains 26-18. Damn, Nostradamus is wilding. He said he'd rather engage in some anal with Lizzo after Taco Bell. Oh, he's tripping. I don't know what's wrong with somebody tell Nostradamus to get up out of here, man. He's bugging out. He talking about anal with Lizzo. Whoa, wait a minute. 2nd and 3, loss of 1. It's going to be 3rd down with 3:35 on the clock. Third and 4. 3:20 on the clock during the third quarter. Is the snap from Cornelius. Going deep, trying to take a shot here. Overthrown. I'm not sure if they're looking for a flag here or not. I don't think there was a flag. It was regular, back and forth between receiver and corner. Is man-to-man. Yeah, that's just I can't say they should have thrown a flag here. Yeah, I can't say there's any reason for a flag here. Gonna be 4th and 4. They gotta go for it. Caught by wow, Tolliver able to move the chains. That's good. And they're moving the chains here. It's going to be first and 10 to 35 on the clock here. That's a good pass by Cornelius, man. That's good ball placement right outside. Put it where only the receiver can get it. Yeah, Robert, absolutely. A double doink is I'd rather trust somebody completely missing than a double doink. I don't want hope and belief that the ball may still squirt in. Touchdown. Williams able to find pay dirt. The Vipers refusing to go away, man. Look at the celebration over here. I'm not too sure what they're doing. Oh, it's as if it's a fire. The ball's on fire. They're warming their hands. Oh, wow. Wow, what? No fun. Absolutely no fun from the Roughnecks stealing the football away. What a douchebag. What a douche. He came in there and took the football away. What's wrong with him? 2-point play, 2 minutes left in the third quarter. So 17 minutes left in the game here. Well, Nostradamus, fair enough. That's how much you hate Nick Folk. I'm right there with you. All right, we are one follower away from reaching our goal. We're currently at 2,734. We need one more to get to the goal. So you can download the Hot Mic app, use the promo code Adonis. Get it on your phone, man. Absolutely free. Get it on your phone. Yeah, it's a campfire. That's what they were doing. Camp Rock, but with no rock and more fire. That was a good drive over there. It's a 2-point game right now, 26-24. We got to get that the rather gargantuan numbers on your screen there for the Vipers. Cutting their deficit to 2. This by far is their best outing since they started the XFL. They've been struggling for quite some time. They've finally been able to get it done. I must say, ever since I bought this 4K webcam, I have been glitching for the longest. I feel like I'm in Mega Man, like right before he gets deleted and his body moves. I don't know, it's very odd. There we go, the big ass 24, get the hashtag. Big ass 24. And for those of you with the benefit of flash photography and screenshot technology, the Chiseled Adonis will now freeze for a 5-second pose. I ain't gonna move. I ain't gonna make no faces. I'm just gonna stay here. Wait, did we get our number? No, we didn't get our number. I thought we got our number. Did you get it? Did you get it? I hope you got it. Better get it. Tweet it out. I will send it out. Hashtag, hold my hot mic. I don't know why I got rid of the 4 just now. Really got rid of the 4. Why did I get rid of the 4? Oh, yeah, wow. There it is. It's for Kobe. It's a 24 for Kobe. I think they'd rather have 26, but hey, if you're saying the 24, then there it is. I did hear D-Wade's song, absolutely trash. And he's my man's. I actually was gonna fly to Florida when I heard it was gonna be the 3-day, jersey retirement. I was going to fly to Florida, but then I considered, is it really worth the expense? Go down there for the 3-day weekend. I think I'd be all right. I think I'd be all right. But I'll go to, let me go to Twitter World. Bitter Samurai. David Radler, always showing love. TJ Blaze. All right, well, there it is. 24 for Kobe. There it is. You got to leave that RIP for Kobe, man. You got to leave it for him. Tampa Bay been balling so far, but I like the fact that they left the stolen celebration, and it seemed like that didn't create any sort of dissension. Are they going to get a good return here for the Roughnecks? Oh, you see a little bit of elusiveness, but they're going to be down at the 20. Hey, this brother refused to go down. What's wrong with him? Went out of bounds at the 22. A whole lot of stick-to-itiveness, but here it is right here. Let's find out what's going through his mind. As Dan Williams was able to find it. Went to Jackson State. 184 receptions, 2,497 yards, and over 20 touchdowns. That's pretty impressive over the course of who knows how many years. I'd assume it's between 2 and 4. Can't be a fifth-year senior playing football for 5 years in college. That just doesn't happen. Oh, they're going to be at the 20. Evidently, he was down. He did not avoid the last person, but 17 minutes left in the game. Gain of nothing. Houston can't afford to misstep, man. It appears that the Vipers, although they have constantly found ways to shoot themselves in the foot, they're staying in this game here. Yeah, A. Marie Castillo in the building, stopping by to say hi. How are you doing? Fellow hot micer on here. Oh, they got to be a flag here. Walker going deep for Coates. No flag at all. Evidently, there wasn't enough contact there. Well, damn. You know what? You got to kind of throw a flag for that. How's that not defensive pass interference? Am I tripping? How is that not defensive pass interference? Yeah, Anthony, it is a good game. It is a good game. But that should have been defensive pass interference. There should have been some laundry on the field. I don't know how the hell there's no laundry on the field. They tripping. 3rd and 10, 40 seconds left in the third quarter. P.J. Williams takes the snap, looking left. Oh, passing the pen. Yeah, it's incomplete. His man's going to hold on to the ball. He's going to be asking himself, what happened to my hands? He's sick. He wish he had the ball in his hands. He don't. 34 seconds left. We probably going to come to the end of the fourth following the first play of the following drive. He had to have caught that, man. That's a damn shame he ain't catch that football. It's a good throw, good route, good catch. Well, at least good touch on the hands, but damn shame he ain't catch it. Oh, they're letting the clock run down. 9 seconds left. This is going to be a delay of game. They're probably going to take the flag rather than use a timeout. Yeah, they're going to let it run down. But that's bizarre, isn't it? If it was an incomplete pass, why was the clock still running? That's very bizarre. And it's not a running clock at the end of the third quarter, so that's very weird. But if you have not already downloaded the Hot Mic app, download it. Use the promo code Adonis. Absolutely free. There's the links for you right there. Am I spamming my own comment section? Yes, I am. Oh, wow. We're going to go to the end of the third quarter. Just one more follow to reach our goal of 2,735. And we'll be back for the fourth quarter in just a little bit. Okay. All right. There we go. Ain't it bizarre how they ended on an incomplete pass, but somehow they came back? Ain't that weird? Wouldn't y'all say that's weird? All right, we made it to our goal. We got 2,735. There it is right there. Right there, number 2, unfortunately. Wait, let's slide it more over there. There it is right there. There it is. Bam. And I got there. I appreciate y'all. Done got me there. Fortunately, we fell behind the soccer guys out there in Liverpool. We're down by 380? Yeah, we're down by 370. I'm tripping. Yeah. So I gotta get to my burner accounts. Or call up KD, see if anybody graduated from Kevin Durant University, see if I can get myself back into first place. But yeah, Quan, I'm right there with you. I'm surprised how good Cornelius is playing, man. I'm shocked that he's picked it up after being benched. But at the same time, sometimes when people face adversity, they respond a little bit different. Some people shy away, other people step up to the challenge. Evidently, he's one of those individuals who step up to the challenge. Sonic Deuce says, I thought the clock keeps running even with an incomplete pass in the XFL. Does it? That's bizarre. I didn't know. I ain't know. Then again, yeah, it does. That's right. I did explain that. It does keep running. It's a running clock. That's right. Yeah, I was tripping. I was the one who was calling the Genjutsu. You got a point. Quan says both Vipers running backs hard to take down. Yeah, man. Both of them are not easy to take down. They're staying upright. They have very good balance. That shows that they do a lot of calisthenics, especially if you got a good lower body sort of movements like that. If you have an educated body to where you're not falling down to that level, you do a lot of calisthenics, a whole lot of box jumps and things of that nature. You keep the dexterity in your limbs, situations like that. But there's somebody down. Clyde Tiku says, what are my honest thoughts on this game? I'm really enjoying it, man. But as I said earlier, I believe the Vipers are ultimately the team that's in control, regardless of the fact that they've made countless errors to shoot themselves in the foot. This is more of a, if this game were to end this as the final score, the Vipers lost more than the Roughnecks actually won. So from where we sit right now, you know, the Vipers just have to be able to, when they get close, they get the stop. Like, they just got the stop on the Roughnecks to get the football back. They can't afford to not leave here with any points. So the field goal kicker got to make kicks. They can't afford to not make kicks. They're at the 25-yard line. They have to leave here with points. Bottom line, it doesn't have to be a touchdown, but you got to leave with points. But you've seen week in, week out, the Roughnecks have shown resiliency. There's the pass. There's the broken up. What great coverage and good recovery on 4th and 4 from the Roughnecks. Did you see how he closed on that particular play? Williams looking for his second score. Johnson falling behind and gets his hand up at the very last second to break up that pass. That is textbook defense. Although he didn't look back, his hand just extended. It just so happened to hit the back of his hand. But that's textbook defense when you're falling behind and you're getting beat in coverage. You wait until the receiver puts their hands up and then you react. If you start running with your hands out, it's going to slow down your momentum and your stride. 43-yard attempt through the uprights. It's good. There you go. Tampa Bay took the lead, man. Tampa Bay took the lead. And they're in the driver's seat in the fourth quarter. I think for the first time this season. If I'm not mistaken, last week they had the lead and fell behind in the third. But you could go ahead and give them a hashtag BigAss7. I'll tell you that. They're up by 1. And for those of you with the benefit of flash photography and screenshot technology, the Chiseled Adonis will not freeze. 4. a 5-second pose in betwixt the 7. I'm going to look at the corner of the 7. There you go. Tweet it out. Also, you can DM me on Instagram the photo as well, but I would rather prefer you tweet it out. Somebody said, am I going to be streaming the fight tonight on the hub of adult films? No, I will not be, but I am going to be watching. But there's 27 for the, ooh, that 27 look bad. Let me move this a little bit low. Why am I continuing to move myself? You know, the 7 just does not mesh with the other numbers. 27, 26, 12, 48 left on the clock. Inferno Fire says, Vipers are the worst team in the XFL, but don't suck. You know what? I can agree with that. I can agree with that. Worst team in the XFL, but don't suck. There it is. Soul and Music 88 in the building. How's it going? You definitely are late. But here we go. The face of the XFL, in my opinion, in P.J. Walker stepping onto the field. And let's see what he can bring to the table. Trips towards his right. 3 receivers set towards his right. He's going to throw a screen. Couple blockers out in front. Gain of 8. I think they're going to give him 8. Yes, they are going to give him 8. June Jones calling the own plays for his team. Going against Jerry Glanville leading the defense. Number 19 personality in NFL history. They went through the the NFL's top 100. They said the top 100 personalities. Jerry Glanville came in at 19. 2nd and 2 for the Roughnecks. Oh boy, he's going deep again. Pass nearly intercepted. Good defense there. Holly almost gave one away. 3rd and 2. 12:05 left on the clock. That was nearly picked off. Great coverage there. Take a look where Holly came, where the pass was going to be intended for. Great play defensively by Kelly, man. Trying to make up for giving up that huge touchdown early in the game to Cam Phillips. The 4th and 1 says, would I take the Bengals or the Roughnecks? The Bengals. Snap from P.J. Walker, stepping up in the pocket, going deep, this time for Cam Phillips. Can't get it on Kelly, but there's a flag. Wait a minute. There's a flag here. Now, this is bizarre. I share the same bewilderment that Kelly has here. It got to be on offense. They called it on defense? Where's the flag? Is it face guarding? It's got to be face guarding. Yeah, I can't lie to you, man. I'm not a fan of that call. I am not a fan of that call. Quan, although he's not playing the ball, but damn, I mean, the ball was 3 yards in front of him. It's not as if he obstructed, Cam Phillips from getting to it. I wouldn't have thrown the flag on that. Sherrod Petaway says, which team was worse, the 0-16 Lions or the 0-16 Browns? The Lions for sure. They were terrible. The Lions had decent players, but cohesively they were bad. The Browns had some good players too, but man, it was tough. But if they, you know what, Y2 Jericho, I'm there. I'm there for it. They said face guarding, fair enough. There's a snap from P.J. Walker. Pass caught by Cam Phillips again. 7th TD on the season. 3rd TD of the game. Back-to-back games with 3 TDs. This brother can't be stopped. How did he get this open? How did he get that open? He's got 7 catches, 180 yards, and 3 TDs. This is craziness. Absolute craziness. 32, 27, 10, 24 on the clock. They're going for 2 from the 5-yard line. Snap from P.J. Walker. Pass inside the end zone. It's caught. That's a score. Wow. 34, 30, 27. And not only do they regain the lead, they extend it to a touchdown. This is craziness, man. I'm telling you, the Roughnecks are the best team in the XFL. The Roughnecks are the best team in the XFL. You right, Chris Savage. You right, man. Can't guard Cam. Usually it's a weak ass 3. We're gonna have to make that joint a little bit gargantuan. There's a 4. There it is. Big ass 34. And for those of you with the benefit of flash photography and screenshot technology, I'm about to get in betwixt, the Pythagorean theorem here on the 4, and then somehow connect the top and the bottom of the 3. I hope you got it. There it is, 34-27. Big lead for the well, not necessarily a big lead, but a direct answer from the Roughnecks. Let me go to Twitter world. Inferno Fire says, don't say that yet, Chiseled. As much as I hate to admit it, we have to wait till week 7 when they face DC. But for sure, Houston is the best team in the West Conference for the XFL. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what? You can't discount how good DC is playing on all 3 aspects of the ball, because defensively they're playing good. Special teams, they're playing good as well. I think there's a little bit, it's fair to question the defense of the Roughnecks. I don't think you can question the offense of the Roughnecks, but you can question the defense of the Roughnecks. For DC, I think their defense is their strength, actually. So that's fair enough. You can't say they're the best team in the XFL yet. So you know what? You're right. You're right. Bit of Samurai tweeting out the big ass 7. And you can't forget the big ass 34. TJ Blaze with a big ass 34. Much love, man. I appreciate that. 10:24 left on the clock. 7-point lead for the Roughnecks. Kick is fielded at the 13-yard line. Return to the 33. And here's the interview on the side with Cam Phillips. Cam Phillips played at Virginia Tech. I believe he was He was undrafted, but played in 2018 with the Buffalo Bills. He was on the practice squad. Waived and re-signed to the practice squad in 2018, but never really got another opportunity after that. He didn't do much in the NFL, man. And here he is in the XFL getting an opportunity. He played in 2 games for the Buffalo Bills with 1 catch for 9 yards. And here he is in the XFL leading every statistical category for the receiver position. This is what you call second chances, and perhaps this is a revitalization for Cam Phillips. And I wish this brother the best. Larry Moore says, am I going to attend the XFL game? I certainly plan to. Maybe when the New York Guardians play, because I'm not too far from MetLife Stadium. Well, I mean, technically I am kind of far, but, you know. Snap, pass caught by Tolliver, picks up the first down. Moving the chains with 8:48 left on the clock. Yes, at MetLife Stadium. All WISC 262. And if you have not already downloaded the Hot Mic app, use a promo code Adonis. There are the links right there for you. Cornelius trying to get outside, and he does not. Good tackle there by Cody Brown. Gain of 2 or 3. Y2 Jericho says Buffalo Bills also had Super Bowl champion Chris Hogan and Charles Clay, and they honestly just suck at judging talent. Well, with Chris Hogan, I think it was more a scheme sort of thing, because Chris Hogan was always able to get open, but at the same time in Buffalo, they don't utilize, talent like that like they do in New England. It's a different sort of system. So it made sense Chris Hogan didn't flourish. Like Sammy Watkins pretty much regressed from every season that he was out there. And then when he got to Kansas City, he played very good football. First down for the Vipers, and currently they're inside the 25, man. They're trying to make an opportunity to take back the lead. And you know what's funny about the XFL? It seems like a snap of the finger, they're always in the opposing team's territory. Damn near immediately. It's like it takes nothing to get into the opposing team's territory. 34-27, 7 minutes left on the clock. Oh, I don't think they wanted a timeout. And it turns out the defense for the Roughnecks did not want a timeout. So with under 7 minutes remaining, who do you guys think is going to win this game? You think that the Vipers are going to come back, take the lead, and hold on to it? Or do you think the Roughnecks are going to run away with this W? Makoto Yuki says Roughnecks. Kyle Coughlin says Vipers QB will pull a Jameis Winston and they'll lose. Juan says Roughnecks. Cameron says Roughnecks. John Cole says Roughnecks. Inferno Fire says Roughnecks. Made Men Mellow says, considering Sammy had under 40 receptions before he got to KC, he's actually revitalizing his career. Absolutely. Absolutely he is. He's being utilized the right way. Taco Bell Raider says, screw it, Vipers in the upset. Well, there it is. There's a Vipers pick. Josh B says, I bet on the Roughnecks to win, so. Wish 262 says wishing for a shootout. Laurel Lewis says Roughnecks. J Dat Boy says Roughnecks. TJ Singh says the Violent Fellatios have the best nickname you've ever given to a team. Really? I appreciate that. 6:56 left on the clock. I had to do 534 push-ups yesterday. My arms are dead. And I still have to post that video because I did not post it yet. So most likely I'll have to post it either tomorrow morning or Monday morning. But one way or another, luckily I already recorded it. Damn. Big sack here. Deshaun Lyons with the sack taken down. Taylor Cornelius. Take a look at the replay here. Is this one-on-one? It's big on big. Just beats him. He absolutely beats that right tackle. $6.20. There's the pass. Caught by Horn. Out of bounds at the 19. Under 5 remain. Pass down to, oh wow, it's going to be caught. Inside the 5, down at the 2. The Vipers in a prime position here to tie. Tolliver putting them at the 2-yard line. Cornelius desperately needs a score here. There's the snap. There's the handoff. It's going to be stopped for a loss at the 2-yard line. He's going nowhere. We're going to get a 2nd and goal. With 5:17 left on the clock is still rolling, I might add. They don't want to put themselves in a situation where they're going to, screw themselves over. That's not what you want to see. Jeff, no, I didn't do it all in one go. It was, I draw. So pretty much what I do is I have the playing cards, but with all 54, so including both jokers. And pretty much the breakdown is each joker is 50. Every ace is 25. Jack, king, queen are 10. And then the rest are just whatever the numbers may be. The reason why I do it, I adopted it from Ray Lewis, but I have 5 daily goals that I write down on my chalkboard, and I have to achieve those every single day. So when I don't achieve those goals, I have to do some sort of discipline. So I say, all right, I'll do push-ups. If I do 4 out of 5, I draw 1. I draw 10 cards. If I do 3 out of 5, I draw 20. 2 out of 5, I draw 30. 4 out of 5, I draw 40. If I do nothing, I have to draw the entire deck. I had an extremely lazy day. What day was it in this week? I think it was Thursday. Or was it I think it was Thursday, where I did nothing. I had no energy to do anything. But I had already wrote down in the beginning of the day, hey, this is what I'm going to do. So because I did not do anything, I said, oh man, I can't have a day where I say I'm going to do something and then I don't do it. So I had to go and do the push-ups, man. And yesterday I did them. And originally I was going to do it at night. I couldn't even do it at night because I just felt so fatigued. So I did it the following day. My arms are shot. But I recorded the whole video. I got to I'll upload it maybe tomorrow or on Monday. Wow, on 4th and goal, Cornelius throws it towards the middle of the I'm not understanding why Williams didn't put a little bit more effort into trying to go get that ball, because that's a turnover on downs inside 4 minutes from the 2-yard line. They got to do a better job there, man. And you know what? Who predicted that they were going to pull a Jameis? Kyle Coughlin said the Vipers QB will pull a Jameis Winston and they lose. Well, damn it, that may not have been an interception, but that surely was a lack of effort. Taylor Cornelius is 16 of 29, 193 yards and 33 rush yards. Here comes the Roughnecks, up by 7 with 3:50 left on the clock. Remember, the Vipers only have one timeout. Walker takes the snap. He cannot take a safety here. Gets rid of the football, caught by Cam Phillips. And he's down at the 16 and stays in bounds. Iggy the Kid says, anytime the Vipers go deep, you should say the other team is hit out of nowhere with an RKO. Got hit with an RKO out of nowhere. Quan says exact the time for Flowers. I agree. I would have put Flowers in the red zone. I'm right there with you, Quan. Absolutely. Phillips have got to be, he's over 90 for sure now. Well, 190 for sure now. So he's slowly approaching 200 yards on the day. That brother is eating. Chris Savage, you are correct in a sense. It's a shared blame because it wasn't the best pass from Cornelius, but he's under duress, and he tried to give his team a shot. Dan Williams should have put way more, effort into trying to get that football. I'm right there with you. Some of the blame certainly falls on his shoulders. Here we go. The clock's rolling. 1st and 10. P.J. Walker handoff to, I believe that's Butler. If I'm not, no, it's Williams. Gain of about 3. And the clock is still rolling. We're gonna get this ball snapped under well, no, we're probably gonna get it snapped at 250. No, it's gonna be under 250. James Butler on the day, 5 carries, 68 yards. So this is somebody who's able to identify holes and run through them. There's a handoff to Butler. He does not make the miss this time around. Wait a minute. He stays up and then goes down after a gain of 3. Did he go out of bounds? Oh, he must have went out of bounds because the clock stopped. Maybe his shoulder hit out of bounds, and the clock stopped. Edwin Thomas says, going back to my punishment, what do I get? You give yourself, what about sick day? No, sick days is a little bit different. If I'm genuinely sick, like for me, if I'm incapable of doing something that I had wrote down, like it's out of my control, then I can't penalize myself for that because it's something out of my control. But if it's capable by me and it's just my sheer laziness not going out and doing it, something has to be dealt with. Something has to be done for that sort of behavior. Teal City Sports, do you prefer Cottonmouth or Pittsburgh Vipers? I guess you would have to go with the of these two teams. I'd have to go with the Cottonmouth Roughneck Vipers. Vipers. Roughneck, Houston Roughnecks, that is. TJ Singh, can I please get some of the heroin that you used during your NBA All-Star stream? Well, it's something that you, I guess it's just in the atmosphere. Great play by Hannah, man. Take a look at this pass here from P.J. Walker, going for it all to put this game away. Oh, wow. You know what? That should have been an interception. He was looking for Sammy Coates, but he should have thrown it overhead rather than trying to thread the needle. That's what I'm looking for. But now here's the question: what is Tampa Bay going to do here at quarterback? Here's the punt. We're gonna probably get this within 2 minutes remaining. It's returned to the 50. Is what? Yeah, they're gonna spot it at midfield. 1:53 left on the clock. Now we'll find out what the Vipers are made of. It's Taylor Cornelius. All right, things are coming down to the wire, literally at this point. This was a very good game to lead into week 3, man. This was a very good game to lead into the week 3. Jeffrey Harvey says, DM me my section for Raw so I could find something that's in that range. Oh, yeah, that's right. For those of you guys who are going to Raw, this, or I should say March the 2nd in the Barclays Center, I will be there. Where am I sitting? I am sitting... Where did I get my tickets from? Where am I sitting? I think I'm in the middle section. I am at... there we are. I am sitting at the middle section, 112. I'm in the middle section, 112 in row 9. That is where I am. So, yeah, Jeffrey Harvey, that's where I'm going to be. Middle section, 112. Kyle Coughlin says, Taylor Cornelius, you only have half a field to go to tie the game. Not like you're going to come away with nothing, right? Clyde Tiku says, thanks for the dope commentary. I appreciate that. Larry Moore says, I love a game that is close rather than a blowout. I share the same sentiments. Sonic Dude said, who's hoping for overtime to see the cool XFL overtime rules in play? Me too. I definitely am. I'm hoping we can see an overtime game, but for this particular game, I'm not going to lie to you. I just don't see it happening. David Gibson asks, how has the stream been? The stream's been fun, man. It's been cool. Damon Gibson says, am I doing commentary on the fight later tonight? I'm not going to be live, but Monday I'm going to do a recap as I always do when I'm running into the screen. Let me tell you something, so I'm definitely not going to be doing that. Chris Savage says, do you watch AEW? If so, who's your favorite wrestler? It's very sporadic, but out of everybody who's there, I'd have to say Cody. Inferno Fire says, I'm going to make a bold prediction in the semifinals. Houston versus Seattle and DC versus St. Louis for the championship. Houston versus DC. Is it really a bold prediction? I think it's a far-gone conclusion. Everybody has that same kind of, prediction. William Davis says, want to say good job to you. Hey, man, I appreciate that. You possum face motherfucker says, who you got in the fight tonight? I got Wilder. I have Fury. Wilder will only win if he knocks out Fury. If it goes to decision, it's over. Fury's going to win. Fury will outbox Wilder. Outclass Wilder. That's what my prediction is. Now, I could be wrong. I should be betting on it, but damn it, I can't risk any money. Orlando Jones, I'm right here with you, man. I'm not understanding why Flowers is not in the game here. But we see 19 first downs thus far in contrast to 16 from the RoughNecks. Blatant drop here. Or was that broken up by Tolliver? What was this, a blatant drop by Tolliver? 1:49 left on the clock here. Jalen Tolliver has 8 catches for 104 yards. There's the handoff. Run to the 41-yard line. Remember, the clock does not start until 5 seconds after the game clock goes down. So you don't have to pass on every single down nor spike the football. I believe that should be good enough for a first down. Remember, the play clock stops after every single play. Incomplete, complete, run, anything. The play clock stops. And you need 5-second runoff from the play clock. Currently sitting at 1:30 left on the clock, 90 seconds. Tackle in the backfield. Stop the clock at 1:26. We got to wait 5 seconds before we start the clock. Oh, pardon me. The clock starts after the ball is spotted. Well, I should say the 5-second countdown starts after the ball is spotted. 2nd and 13. There's the snap pass. Oh, it's intercepted. Game done. Game is done. That's it. When you get under 112, the game's done. It's exactly 112. That's it. Cornelius throws the INT, and damn it, you were right. You know what? You were absolutely right. Who was it that made the prediction? Who was it that made the prediction and said that it was going to end on a quarterback being like Jameis? Kyle Coughlin, it was you. You said the Vipers QB will pull a Jameis. You're damn right. Kyle Coughlin with the prediction. You are absolutely correct. Quarterback pulled the Jameis and threw an INT. Because here in Tampa Bay, that is what the quarterbacks do. Yoink, gave the football right back. I can't wait to do the commentary. I'm going to have so much fun with this game. He threw it right to him. Game over. Houston's about to jump out to 3-0, man. Oh, man, that's a brutal loss. 1 first down puts this game away. Wow, Butler refusing to go down, staying up. Gain of 1. That is brutal, man. That's a very tough loss for Tampa Bay. And whoever said it earlier hit the nail on the head, man. Tampa Bay may be the worst team in the XFL, but they're not bad. They fight hard. They just cannot finish. 45 seconds remain on the clock in the fourth quarter. P.J. Walker rolling towards his right, and there's going to be the first down. That to Lewis, and that's going to be enough. Game is over now. No timeouts remain for the Vipers either. This game's done. And here comes the double knees. First knee from Walker is down and the clock's running down. Taylor Cornelius takes full responsibility for the loss, saying, you know, it's this just things that happen, and it definitely does. And Quan, you're definitely correct, man. Not putting in your dual threat QB in the red zone is one of the dumbest things you ever seen. I agree. You got to put some sort of options. You can't just go out there and then everybody just thinks you're going to go and pass. This is ridiculous. Take the L out of Lover. It's over, brother. Final knee down, and your final score is going to be 34-27 in favor of the Houston RoughNecks, who walked into Tampa Bay and took down the Vipers. Great game, and the Vipers drop to 0-3. The RoughNecks drop, or I should say increase, up to 3-0. And that's game. And I'd like to thank you guys for rocking with me as long as you have. And I'll just go down the list and shout you guys out for being here and tune into the game. Hunter Thomas, Inferno Fire, Laurel Williams. I said Laurel Williams. Laurel Lewis, Robert Mal Allen, Sherrod Pettaway, Jaron Hamilton, John Cole, Hunter Thomas, Robert, Jeffrey Harvey, Lino, Jared Hamilton, Kyle Kruderbach, Chris Savage, Will Ware, Taco Bell Raider, Celestino Brown, Makoto Yuki, Alvin Johnson, Orlando Jones, Tapper Zen, Josh B, Shane Darren, Jay Gray, Random Trainer X. I'm definitely going to be putting, I'm going to put the new edition on there. But I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed the Nick Folk little roast. I think I'm going to cut that one up. I'll probably post that separate. Maybe on definitely on Instagram and Twitter. But stay tuned for that. But thank you guys for tuning in. Sonic Do as well. So I'll be right back here again tomorrow. I'm going to watch the fight tonight. I don't know if I'm going to tweet during it. We'll see. But I'll keep you guys posted. Appreciate you guys staying, rocking with me. We'll be right back here tomorrow for some more XFL action.